Okay, right. So if we go back to your setup to start with, okay, so that was your original set. You can see where your hands are on that green, like basically into the middle part of your chest there, okay, just ahead of the golf ball, okay, compared to where we've got to now. We want to try to create,
as well,
yeah, a little bit round again, but having the arms forward, just get a little bit sort of taller anyway. What we're looking for, as I always say, is like this sort of lowercase y with the right arm and the left arm on the club, creating that. What a lot of golfers do, I use the blue line here, they tend to create like a capital Y where both arms are the same size of the golf club equally and the club's that way. So a bit more kind of club in the middle towards their belly button. It puts a weaker left hand grip, which causes that club to come back open. And as we said, then you try to sort of shove the shoulder over the top, roll the arms, aim left, whatever you can to send the golf ball somewhere away from a golf ball. It's going to curve in that direction. So we just start trying to swing over there somewhere by rolling the hands, as we said, and all these different sort of instincts to try and help the golf ball. Okay, now if we get rid of these lines here now, and we'll use the two lines I put on there first. So this one here now, as I said, when you go to the top of the backswing, couldn't really turn. You push your hands forward, but in doing so, you've de-lofted it now, and your grip's still going to come back in the original spot. Okay, because even if you do this with your hands there, if you push it forward, you're not going to push it forward. If you do it this way, the club face opens. If you do it that way, you de-loft it. When you come back there anyway, the club's going to be back to open in any case. So although you're pushing into the position you want to get to, you've got there wrong. Now when you try and turn, there's your backswing. Haven't really turned your shoulders, right? Compared to having this hip kind of bump forward, so you got a bit more of a tilt there with your shoulders. Your swing thought now, as I said, get your right side out of the way, okay? I think this is the one. Do you see the way it goes in the ball? Yeah. Okay, get your right side of the way. There's a backswing. You can see half your jacket now. You've turned, yeah. That right shoulder now is behind your head.
I'm not really moved, have I? I think
you've basically gone.
I know, but I think I'm moving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you've turned back there a lot more. Your hips got out of the way. You've created this kind of spine angle here now. And if we look at that kind of spine angle, that looks very similar to somebody about to do this. Yeah. Pitch a baseball, skim a pebble, hit a tennis ball, yeah? Whereas someone in this position,
what are you doing?
Slam it in the ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're going to be steep over the top. As we see now, as you come back in this golf ball, this right shoulder now, you can see that sort of, that movement there, that's not really a rotation, that's basically just a top half sliding, and you get into the golf ball here now, you can see your head, the ball's there just behind that, your head's now on top of the ball and going in front of it. Whereas this one here now, you've turned behind the golf ball, you get those lines out of the way. As you start back down, there's still a little bit of that movement, which again, that's the instinct. You're not going to get rid of that straight away, okay? But at least when you come in the golf ball now, there's your impact. And truth be told, that golf ball for me is a little bit too far back. I would like to see the ball a bit more positioned just left of centre.
Okay.
So if the golf ball was there and your hands are here, there, you made a really, really good impact position there. Now, see all the guys on TV, they're drawing these lines. Nice straight line there down to your left side. So you shifted your weight, but your head would have stayed behind the golf ball. If the ball, I mean, still behind the ball there, but only just.
So
the ball is
setting up a bit too.
Yeah, the ball's slightly too far back here. So it needs to be just. I mean, for you, just sort of left chest is a good example for most clubs.
Okay.
With the irons, obviously, driver is definitely left heel because the ball's teed up in the air. But everything else from that, I would say, was sort of 6 or 7 iron. The ball must be too. Hang on. A bit further back. There you go. More towards that kind of position there somewhere. So
and then the pitching wedge would be
the same position.
Same.
But what happens is, there's your 7 iron position and there's your feet width, okay? Pitching wedge is the same line, but the foot's narrower. So now it looks in the middle more. So the feet getting narrower gives the impression the ball position moves back. Really, I like to kind of keep it a sort of, I mean, okay, it can move a little bit, but we don't want to be stood there with like 14 different ball positions going, okay, here's driver, then I'm shuffling sort of all these different positions, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, the way I sort of do that now, just on the video, if that's just left to centre, there's kind of 7 iron, there's driver, there's sort of 5 iron, 7 iron, 9 wedge. That looks almost centre now.
So all you're doing is closing your stance.
Yeah. If I go for a chip shot, the ball's back in my stance, yeah. But the stance has got a lot narrower. Whereas a lot of guys, they'll stand here with a sort of 7 iron and then go here for a chip shot. The hands are really start digging it, yeah. So really, the stance narrows and widens.
So the ball stays here, and this foot just does that.
But then gives the impression. So if you watch TV, you'll see Rory McIlroy or John Rahm now, world number 1, hitting a wedge. Got a big steep divot. He's in a big divot, and that ball looks back in his stance.
He must be
coming down it steep. That ball's still left of centre probably, or just about centre, and his head is still behind the golf ball. Yeah, as he's hitting the golf ball, the club is coming down here, but this part of the club, which is obviously attached to his body, is going up. So you're still extending up through the shot. You're not hitting the golf ball and going and digging into the ground like you're trying to chop wood. And that's often the misconception a lot of people get. To hit down on the ball, you take your shoulder and just go slam. The club starts on the ground, it goes up in the air, it's going to want to come down anyway, yeah? As long as you set up correctly and you're moving the body effectively, you hit down the golf ball anyway. So, get that right side of the way. As I said, this is a trust issue. When you're back here, your brain had a few instincts and went, Christ, it's going to go miles right. I think you hit 2 or 3 that went right at target. The rest are all left, if anything. Some were nice draws. Yeah, exactly, 100%. We want to see a golf ball going left. Once that ball starts going left, you can go, okay, I can now start eking back that path a bit more towards target. Okay. It's not going to change overnight, obviously. If you play next sort of month and so on, you play 4 or 5 games of golf, we'd hope to sort of see towards the end of the 3rd, 4th-ish round maybe, you start with a bit of confidence, maybe like the sort of 7, 8, 9, and you can start them towards target. It's not going to be like, 1 game of golf, I'm there now, okay? It depends on how
I'm playing the Mac Sunday, so
okay, perfect,
I'm hoping that'll be a...
Yeah, and the thing is, what I would say is for you, the biggest thing to take away from your game on Sunday when you play at the Mac is not necessarily how well you score or how well you even hit the golf ball, okay? Is it that you actually get yourself set up to the golf ball every single shot with that routine? So this routine starts becoming more embedded. And I say if you can do it when you're working from home the next 3 or 4 days, do this at home.
Yeah, I've got the idea.
Twice, 3 times a day for like 5 minutes. Just stand there with a mirror or reflection or record yourself on your phone and just set up. And if you want to, and I say it to all the people, some do, some we don't, it's fine, record your setup, film it to me and then to you, whether it's on self or whatever, and then have a look at it and then send it over to me. Go, okay, how does it look? Am I looking right? Because if you look at it and go, hang on a second, that's wrong, you'll do it again and you make sure you do a better version before you send it over to me.
Yeah, so
and then just getting that reassurance. Because the one thing I don't want you to do is go, I've been working on my set, Gareth. How's it looking? I'll be like, unlikely, but it could happen. Okay, a lot of guys they can adapt quite a lot, and you see they make too big a change. And the thing with golf is you've got wrong at this end of the spectrum, and you've got wrong at that end, and we're trying to find the sweet spot in the middle. Okay, you can have too far back in the stance, too far forward. You can have too much lean, you can have too much this. You have all these different movements. Okay, so
simple, small corrections.
Exactly. That's when you make initially the change, it might feel quite big. But in reality, the changes are going to be quite subtle, really, okay? We're not making huge changes or reinventing the wheel. It's just, okay, right, here's a slight change at setup. So we're going to go through the sequence. I don't think I got the sequence on this one. I didn't know. Go through the sequence at setup, feet together, club on the ground, pointing towards your left hand. That will help get your left hand stronger. When the club's in this angle, your natural instinct to hold the club that way. When the club's over there, you're going to hold it that way. You're not going to go...
have it straight to my left hip.
Exactly. So towards your left hip pocket. And both hands on the club, so you get that little bit of tilt with the shoulders. Again, it's only a subtle little tilt there, not as if it's like dropping away underneath, but it might feel a bit strange to start with. And then set your feet, both the distance and the width. And that just varies from club to club, yeah? But I don't think you'll stand there with a pitching wedge with the widest stance in the world and get a driver and go really... It just wouldn't make sense. Yeah. Just a triangle would look really weird at setup, okay? So practice that so it becomes more of a natural thing. So when you're on the golf course, you don't have to think about that quite so much. First game of golf, all you'll be thinking about is that setup. Yeah. As a swing thought, just think, get out of the way. Right side, get out of the way. Right shoulder, right hip, get out of the way.
If I'm doing that, I'll naturally come this instead of up.
Well, exactly. You're not going to... It'd be unnatural to swing a golf club there, Adam, and do this. Yeah? But if this doesn't move, that's quite easy. I can do that here. And if I then do a bit... that was kind of your backswing, yeah? Now you turn the way down, your club's coming from over there. It's going to slice across it, yeah? And then you're trying to make adjustments to that path all the time. Okay, mate, makes sense?
Yeah, great.
Good stuff, right.